Thabreakmasta here, and this is going to be my Brave 10 episode 5 review. Good episode, I will say that. We get to see a little bit of Saizo's past, and it kind of messes with them through this whole episode, so you'll see a lot of that happen. There's not too much happening here because of what we've seen from Saizo's past, and we see some other stuff happen because Sanami got kidnapped. So, yeah, so basically the first start of the episode, we end up seeing Saizo's past, where basically it seemed like he was in a village, his feudal lord, and he had a friend. And so this feudal lord, I guess, were doing a test to see who's a real ninja, who's a good ninja and all that crap. Apparently his friend didn't pass the test, and so I guess they killed him. That's what it looked like to me from what I was, seeing. It looked like they just killed him. So that made Saizo really mad, to the point to where he betrayed his whole village and killed everybody in his whole village, because and he basically was like, I'm not gonna trust anyone, I'm not gonna be with them, I'm not gonna help anybody, I'm gonna do it all by myself and just be alone. That's why he became a Ronin, or a abandoned ninja, whatever you want to call him. So yeah, so just kind of the origins to what made him who he is right now. But that was just a dream, by the way. The opening happened, so he wakes up, and he started acting all funny all of a sudden. He was like, I don't want to go save Asanami. I'm just gonna go my own way. We're gonna be done. And then Kake's like, nah, well, what's going on here? I thought I overestimated you. I thought you were your person that will see the mission through the end, regardless of how things go. And you're worthless. I'm just kidding to say that, but. Yeah, so they actually didn't end up saving him. Since Kake knew this, he ended up giving a report to what's his name, Sasuke, and Sasuke sees it, and so Sasuke ends up giving it to the Lord, and he's like, oh crap, because he didn't expect that to happen. So he's like, okay, I want you, Sasuke, and Ana, or it is not Hana, by the way. Freaking the subtitles from when I was reading, I think it was episode 2 when I said Hana. I think she appeared and stuff. Her name's not Hana, it's Ana, and it's not my fault. The freaking spell's wrong, but her name's Ana. Anastasia actually, but yeah, they ended up having to go save Asanami, and so they went to go save Asanami. Apparently, this dude, what's his name, Date Masamune. He wanted to get to know what she's about, like what's her name, because they didn't know it was Asanami. So she says Asanami. And he's like, you have anything you want? And then she's like starting getting upset, and then the whole black ball thing started happening again, and apparently it corrodes crap. That's what it seems like it does. And then her hand was like black, like she had the black plague or something. But yes, that made freaking Masamune all smile like, yes, I need to hone that power. I'm gonna get all the power in the world because I'm the strongest and stuff. And he wants to basically make a war, and he wants to be the god of this whole land and everything. He wants to control the world and stuff. So he's a pretty bad guy. He's a pretty bad guy. So yeah, he was like overconfident, by the way, about saying that no one can get into my fortress or my place. No one's gonna be able to get in here to get her. And so Sasuke and Ana ended up running against some ninjas that were trying to protect the place and stuff, and Ana ended up taking them all, actually, but she ended up getting herself captured. I would say loosely captured, and Sasuke's all trying to talk to Sanami. Sanami's all upset because she feels like, oh, it's all my fault that everyone's getting hurt. I don't want to be in this anymore. I'm just gonna just stay here. I don't want to come back because all I'm doing is making everyone get hurt. And Sasuke didn't know what to say, so he's like, oh crap. So he ended up giving the owl message to Ana, and then she was like upside down hanging because she got captured, loosely, because she got herself captured. She could take them all. She didn't really give a crap. And then she's like, wow, really? So she's not gonna leave. And what's the point of me even being here? And these freaking perv ninjas like, oh my god, she got big old boobs. I'm gonna go get them. And they're like, no, I want to talk to him. And he's like, no. And then so they tried to pick rock scissors, but she's like, okay, let's get done with this. They ended up throwing some water on her. Bad idea, because they didn't know she has ice powers. So water got on her, froze that crap, slashed, and basically killed everybody in there like in point second. It was really fast. I thought there were gonna be some important ninjas like to write their names out or something. Nope, they dead. So she gets out. She's talking to Asanami and saying, you are the hero. You need to stop being like that. Don't close your eyes to these things. Don't run away. You can still be, you have to be strong. You don't necessarily need strength, like actual physical strength to be strong. There's other ways, like moving forward can make you a stronger person as well. You are the hero, so do this. And so that made Asanami feel better about herself, from all this crap going on. And so she ends up getting saved by Sasuke and Anna. Now the thing is, when I was watching the episode, I was like, that guy has like she was so overconfident, and Dr. Masamune was like so overconfident, saying, "Oh, they're not gonna be able to get in here," and like, what was the guards with those people? Like, freaking Anna killed honestly everybody. She whooped everyone's butt by herself. So, what made you think your ninjas were really that good? Like, what the heck was this? It just made it it makes no sense to me. Like, he was so overconfident. They went in there just like that, got her out, and they were back. It was like there was like no resistance getting back. They just got back all of a sudden. I was like, what? So yeah, they got back, and then Sanemi just waiting for Saizuo. Saizuo hasn't come back yet because all the little bickering and complaining that he was doing. And so they got back. He was all kind of still hurt, and they didn't even write their report yet at the time. But after they got done like healing and everything, they ended up trying to give the report to Lord Yukimura. And basically, they didn't really know what the wording was because they couldn't read it at the time. Basically, what they're telling them, and so they like, forget it. But then like, wait, Rokuro and Rukimura end up doing this thing, and Rokuro ends up taking the information out of Saizuo's like mind, just looking into the eyes of this person. It's freaking crazy. He can just get anyone's information, so he got everything they know, and so he went writing it down because he knows what he knows what it means, and so. Basically, the war guy, Yukimura was like, this is a dead end. Don't worry about it or anything like that. Y'all need to leave now. And so they all end up leaving. And apparently, that's not what the message was. It wasn't, you guys got a dead end. You guys look for something else. Good job, though. No, that wasn't it. I'm not sure exactly what it was because they didn't really explain it when I was reading it. So I'm not sure what it really is. But they're betting it on Saizuo. So I'm just like, what is this about exactly? By the way, Saizuo was acting with the whole time, and Sasuke kind of snapped him out of it and saying, "You need to stop being weak. You try to run away from your weakness. I know my weakness, and I try to hone my skills to make myself a better ninja and not face myself in that weakness. And I know how to make it not be such a weakness. You, on the other hand, you're just so weak and stuff, and I don't see you as a strong person or anything like that." And that made him all mad. And basically what his weakness was. Instead of fighting for someone, fighting for yourself, you need to fight for someone. And so that was his weakness, and you were like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna fight for someone or not fight for someone? And he's like, psst, and stuff. And then freaking, that's how I'm like, and just the whole jump thing. So yeah, so I'm just wondering what's gonna happen next in the next episode. What's this whole message about? And apparently Dr. Masamune is pissed off because his excellent defensive team, those guys, they were doing their job, you know what I mean? They were doing good, but apparently he lost that girl within the hairpin, so he's all mad. He's like, I need to go meet with Yukimura. I'm gonna go give him my 2 cents. But yeah. So now that's gonna happen. So I wonder if he's really gonna come over there, because that'd be a bad move. But I'm curious what's gonna happen here next episode. It's looking pretty interesting. I'm liking this anime. Yeah. So give me your thoughts, your opinions on this anime, this episode. Like, what did you think about the episode? And if you like this review, and subscribe to my channel for some more Break 10 reviews. And until then, it's been the Breakmaster. Breakout.